Well, many thanks for staying with us. You're watching the news update on Galaxy Television. I am Justin Akadonye, and here are the stories we're tracking at this time. We'll begin with health matters. The Nigerian Medical Association has called for collaborative approach among all stakeholders in combating the spread of Lassa Fever and coronavirus. Chairman of the association in Oyo State, Dr. Akin Shodipo, also charged medical practitioners and caregivers to imbibe the culture of using hand gloves before giving treatment to any patient. Now, the NMA chairman in Oyo State, Dr. Akin Shodipo, now joins us live from Ibadan on the news this hour. Good afternoon to you, Dr. Shodipo. All right, you raised some concerns specifically on the part of caregivers. Why has this become imperative in the wake of Lassa Fever and coronavirus?
Caregivers are in the receiving end in their hospitals. So we want them to be aware of it, to be careful with it, to take precautions, and see how they can prevent themselves from being infected with these viral infections, which is very important, and to safeguard the health of the workers and the health of other patients who are even in the hospital when the infected patients come to take treatment.
We know Lassa fever has spread to several parts of the southwest. How would you rate responses by the state and the federal governments?
The federal government is a bit on the high side now. At least there's an increase in the awareness of the spread of the Lassa fever. It's virtually on all the print and electronic media, things people need to do, how to prevent themselves from getting it, how to prevent, to keep clean environments, to have good hygiene, and to be very, very suspicious of symptoms and signs that are suggestive of the Lassa fever, so they can report to the appropriate authority. And most of the states now have isolation centers where they can keep their infected patients. And when the infected patients are there, they are barrier nursed. Then they have contact tracing for the contact people from the index patient. Another thing, the government has made it available to be able to detect and run some tests to be able to know who has Lassa and who doesn't have. And the drugs for it, there's antiviral drugs for it, which is available, and it's free. And it's available in virtually every teaching hospital in this country. So the awareness is a bit on the high side, although it cut us pants down. But I think we've come out of it and we're waxing stronger. The NMA believes that we can do a lot better. Disseminate this. When we're disseminating information, we must make available things that will reduce contact and contamination, good environment, provide sanitary disposal of things, good water supply, and teach people good hygiene. People should not spread their foodstuff on the roads, make a place where they can make it into incubators and things like that will make it available for people and less vulnerable. The government is doing very well, but they could definitely do a lot better.
Let's leave Lassa fever for just 1 second and talk about coronavirus right now, which is spread to several parts of the world. In Nigeria here, a multi-sectoral coronavirus preparedness group has been constituted to carry out, among other things, a regular epidemic intelligence gathering, enhanced surveillance at the points of entry, intensive risk communications. But is this enough?
Yeah, for the coronavirus, like me and you said, it's something that we should have preparedness for it. Right now, the government has been able to put, so we're told, at the point of entries, things they can use to screen people with potential reasons for developing coronavirus. We're talking about people coming from the China and the Asian countries. Then we want to really scrutinize and see who has a possible signs, quarantine them. They now look at the contact tracing. But permit me to say that we always do a knee-jerk approach. We call it, or you guys call it, fire brigade approach. Must we wait until this thing happens before we do it? They said we're going to put this screen and things like that in all the point of entry. how soon are they there? Are they actually there as we speak? If they're there as we speak, splendid. But if they're not there, that means we're still slow. I wouldn't know why we're still allowing flights coming in from China into this country as at this time, or people who have gone through China in the last couple of weeks. We know there are so many Chinese there. They've gone home for a particular festival they do. A couple of days they're coming back to Nigeria. Are we really prepared to handle it? Why can't we stop all flights coming from China into this country as at now? I saw a video of Indonesians coming back from China being sprayed with alcohol and all these disinfectants. Can't we do that for our people too? Can't we make our people as safe as possible? People in the airport wear protective PPE, we call it, personal protective equipment, so they don't get infected. Whoever get infected gets isolated, then we cannot quarantine and follow it up. I think we can do a lot better. But for what we are doing, federal government has tried. They've come out with the precise things they intend to do. They've come out for enlightenment, and they've told us, they've told us they're ready for it. We're yet to see the readiness. But I would have loved them to show us in the airports and the seaports these things in place. Then we'll be rest assured they have done it. But coronavirus is definitely, obviously, it's not been documented or reported in Nigeria. But Nigerians travel as much as we can, so we don't even know how many Chinese have come into Nigeria through the land borders, which are porous. But God save us, we know what.
All right, thank you so much. We have been speaking with the chairman of the Nigerian Medical Association in Oyo State, Dr. Akin Shodipo, who joined us live from Ibadan.